Hey guys, it's Alex with Dirt Warrior Accessories here. Today I'm going to show you how to install one of our newest vaults. This is the redesign for the Maverick X3, just the two-seater. Some of the tools we're going to be using today is a number 2 and a number 3 Phillips screwdriver, 11/32 wrench, 11mm wrench, 13 socket, and a T30 Torx wrench. This is what's going to come in your kit. You got your front panel, got your main door, the back panel, and then the bracket for the back panel. All right, I'm going to start with my front panel here. These are designed to work with any mirror. You can cut them, you can notch them, you can put a hole through it. It's made out of aluminum, it's not going to rust. It'll work with pretty much any mirror you have. So now I'm going to take the hardware off. All the hardware is going to come on all the panels, so keep track of like the nuts and the bolts that go to each cage clamp and wear. So now I'm going to hold this up, kind of figure out where it kind of needs to be right there, matching the bar. I'm going to snap my cage clamp on where it needs to be to line up with that hole. And now I'm going to take my hardware, my screw here, put it through the panel, and then into the cage clamp. And then the cage clamps just have the threads in them, so it's as easy as just screwing it on. Alright, and I'm gonna just get that started. I'm not going to tighten it down at all. Just get it so it's not gonna fall off the car. Alright, now I'm gonna work on the back panel here. Like with the front panel, all your hardware is gonna be mounted to the panels. I had already mounted this one, so I just left the cage clamp where it needed to be. And so I'm gonna start with this T30 right here. I'm gonna take the T30 out. And it's just the T30 that's on this plastic right here. And then I'm just going to use the same bolt, put it through our panel here on this little tab that's hanging out, and then mount that right there and get the T30 started. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mount this bracket right there. So I have to take out my latch bolts here. These kind of just hold your door and give your door some adjustment. But I'm using the 13mm socket. I'm going to take these bolts out real quick. Alright, now this car has this hydraulic little ram that keeps the door open, but our bracket's just going to sit right on top of the factory spot. So if you do have this, you can just put this on top of it. It's not that big of a deal, but it's the same location either way. So now I'll take the screws, put them through the bracket, and then just put them back in, same spot. Now, because I did take those bolts out, that adjusts the door. I always recommend doing that with the door all the way closed. But I'm going to just double check that I didn't move the door anywhere and that it's latching where it needs to be. And it didn't move, so we're good there. So now that I got the T30 in and I got those in, the 13mm, I'll go ahead and put the rest of the hardware in this. So I will take just my screw, and I will already had it on here, but snap the cage clamp on the cage here to line up with this hole. So same thing, put the screw in, get it started into the cage clamp, I'm gonna leave it a little bit loose, but snug her down a little bit. Okay, now I can take my bigger screw with the 11mm nut on it, go through the panel, go through that bracket we just mounted to the door, get that started. Then I'll take my 11mm and my screwdriver and I'll snug that down. And now lastly, I have this little screw, has 2 washers on it, and then a little 11/32 hex nut on the back. And I'm going to take that, I'm going to go through the panel, through the gusset in the cage is a little hole, and then get the nut started on the back. It is a little bit tricky because that gusset does have a little lip there, so just be careful when you're lining that up. Get that started. And then this is where I'll take the 11/32, the number 2 Phillips. Tighten this little guy down. All right, now that I got everything loosely on there, it's not tightened down all the way, I will take my door, and I'll get it up here, and I'll just slide it right onto those barrel hinges. Get that all the way down, and then I will check for alignment. So I'll go ahead and close the door here, and move it around still. Looks like it's sealing pretty good right there. So now I'll go ahead and go around and tighten everything down. All right, now I got everything tightened down and the vault's on. So when I want to take it on and off, all I have to do is pop the door open and take it off the barrel hinges. As long as you leave those barrel hinges or this plate where it is, there's no need to adjust it anymore. And you can take it on and off in seconds. So thanks for watching our install video, guys. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.